Sorted.
Godan's prophetic dream, eh? 26 damage. Taking down a mad cleric. I can say he is feeling very happy.
Spit it out. I'm on it.
Bloodstone amulet. Some enchanted gauntlets. His holy symbol. And a warhammer. Can Kagan use warhammers? No, it's a flail morning star. Can Godan use warhammers? No, I give him axes and long swords. Can anybody use warhammers? Perhaps not.
You sorted.
Wow. How much experience do we get for taking him down? 975. Excellent job indeed.
Go on then.
Okay, quick save it before anything goes horribly awry. So look at this. 4 items that require Neera's identifying. And we are fairly low on bullets actually. 63 and 42 left. It's not quite emergency yet, but it's getting relatively low. So I think, given what we have accomplished so far today, as my flaming chair, I think we need to head back to Beregost, cash in on the bounty, stop off at Thalantir's mage tower to hand him Melicamp. I say hand him in like an item, but you know what I mean. Get him hopefully unpolymorphed, if that is a word. But there's no half ogres here.
Spit it out. I'm on it.
Does Godan really give a cahoot? Not really. Right, there's a few undead left skulking about. We will take them down.
You rang.
Oh, there's quite a few actually. You know what?
Go on then. Sorted.
Hold back. Makes no sense for us to die after taking out the leader himself, so we'll just be careful here. We get any experience? Yeah, we get experience for killing these things, so. Oh, 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 oh!
You rang.
I don't want to talk. Go pester someone else.
My blade.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, he's shooting at Khalid. He's got 4 hit points left. We can't afford to lose him here. God damn it. Okay, now we're talking. Come
Go
on.
on then. Sorted.
There we go. Oh! Here comes another one. There goes another one.
You rang. I'm on it.
I need an ale.
Go on then. Sorted.
How many more are left? A couple more, I think. Uh-oh.
The only thing better than gold.
Spit it out.
If at first I don't...
You rang.
That's it. Keep chopping them down.
Go on then.
Nature.
Got nicely done.
Spit it out. Sorted. You rang. Right, what's this then?
Collect a few of the stray bolts for Kagan, for his crossbow. Shame to let them go to waste. Whew! Godam's lost an axe here. Alright, so if we head back initially to High Hedge,
I'm on it.
Valencia's tower, see what the whole situation is with Melicamp. Hopefully we'll get a reward from completing that. Uh-oh, nearer. No. She's gone on her own, off into the wilderness.
Stand back and watch.
Right, what's this then?
Nearer, come on. You take one blow and you're dead, dear.
Eat flaming. Or
Because you're attacking.
Spit it out. You rang. Go on then. Sorted.
Still a couple more here.
my blade will cut you down to size.
Sorted.
Go down looting the skeletons mid-battle. Has the utmost confidence in his party's abilities to take care of business while he's distracted. And why not? They've achieved a decent feat today. Basilius, the mad cleric, is dead. 16 hours to High Hedge. And we made it in one piece without being interrupted. That is absolutely glorious.
I'm on it.
So let's go see what Valencia has to say about his apprentice. We're hoping for a nice reward from it, combined with a exceptional reward from Keldath Ormlea. We could well be looking at
What's this then?
happy times ahead.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Yeah, so hello Valencia, it's not too long since we last came. This time we're not here to purchase spells, but we're here because we've happened to stumble across a talking chicken. Go down explaining. Chickens do not talk, so quite obviously it is a polymorph being of some kind. Spells such as that wear off in time or can be dispelled. It is a simple matter and one not worth the waste of my day. Keep moving. Oh dear, not quite the answer Godin was hoping for. Of course we are aware that chickens can't talk and that obviously there was more to it than that. But, yeah, explaining that Melicamp claims to be his apprentice. And that's why we've brought him here. Apprentice? I have had no apprentice. I teach no one about what I... Wait. Melicamp? Melicamp? Is that you? And here comes Melicamp. Yes, Master Thalantir, it is I. I am no master to you, and you are no apprentice. What gall you have to expect help from me? Go down interjecting here. Is not obviously you do know this chicken, do you not? A student wishes to learn, while this fool wishes only to have knowledge. I will tutor no one who does not understand the ramifications of what I have to teach. Not getting the quick gratification he wished, he instead chose to steal from me. You speak so much but show so little. I only wish to learn a fraction of the power you possess. It has taken me some 50-odd years of life to gain the power I wield, and the will not to use it. You are but a baby in comparison. Frankly, I'm surprised you changed into such an old chicken. How did you manage that, by the by? You were muddling the simplest cantrip when I last observed you. I have progressed much since then, and I borrowed a few items to speed the process. As I thought. Well, it's obvious you can steal my tools, but not my understanding of them. Hold still while I dispel this foolish facade. Can't very well get my property back while it's polymorphed into a... Wait a moment. I did not possess any items that allow the casting of that enchantment. Wait. Oh dear. Melikam, listen very carefully. What did you take? Nothing too valuable, I swear. Just some components, a few scrolls, a beat-up pair of braces, a blank spellbook, some parchment. A pair of... Oh no. You little fool! The braces in my locked and trapped safe? I certainly hope you can develop a taste for chicken feed, because you are going to be stuck the way you are for a very long time. I know I stole from you, but can't you leave me like... You can't leave me like this, please, Master Valencia, please! It's not a matter of whether I wish to help or not, simply that I do not have the power to undo what you have done. Oh dear indeed. Melikam seems to be polymorphed for a long, long time. But Godan is intrigued as to what exactly could have caused this polymorph to happen that such a powerful mage cannot undo. The magic that so many revere today was not always the same as it is now. Any adventurer worth his salt should know this, and know that not every bauble they wring from a dungeon will be helpful. The braces in question were a vain little reminder of... well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Suffice to say that I have no idea what their intended function was, and I was in no position to ask their former owner. Years have passed since my release, and the spoils of that netheril ruin remain as enigmatic as ever. They resist even the strongest divination, and attempts to dispel result only in explosive consequences. Some things should just stay buried. So there's nothing that can be done? Merely because we want reward, but ultimately now, he's an apprentice of Thalantia, he stole some items from Thalantia, he probably doesn't have his own riches, and this little quest, if you will, is becoming more and more irksome. I hardly think it's going to be worth the effort. But we'll ask. If you are willing, then I will do what must be done. We will need a component that I do not have on hand, and it will be your job to get it. I will require the head of an undead creature, and a simple skeleton skull will do. Bring it back here, and I will try to bend a few magical rules to reincarnate this foolish boy. Reincarnate? But does that spell not require the recipient to be dead? There must be a dead element, yes. That is what the skull is for. I cannot fully explain what I am to try, but it's something of a reversal on the reincarnation scheme. The age of the enchantment that changed you may allow for a loophole in the laws of magic. Of course, it may just kill us both in the casting. Such is life. Off you go to some dungeon or another. Return with the skull. Go. Oh boy. I can't believe this. We've just killed umpteen flaming skeletons. We could have had a skull at the click of a finger, and now they're all dead and we need one badly?
You rang. I'm on it.
Just Godan's luck. Melikam the chicken. I must bring back a skull.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
There were tons of skeletons in this area, and that's probably why they were there, for this specific quest. I have a feeling, though, that none of them have respawned. But we'll have a quick look around the perimeter and just double check. I'm sure at some point in the future of the game we should stumble across umpteen skeletons. It shouldn't be a major problem if we don't find one now. But it would be handy. Getting...
I think much clearer with rest. Might we stop?
Well, if we don't stumble across one on the road up here, I've got a feeling that we're... well, I know that we're going to have to return when we happen to stumble across another skeleton in the future. Melikam's just going to have to like it as a chicken for the time being. is a crying shame, because it would have been nice to complete that quest while we were here. But it gives us something to return for. And let's not forget, we haven't even found the half ogres yet, so there's some more exploring to do. 8 more hours to Beraghost.
Spit it out.
In fact, no.
Sorted.
To the temple.
You rang. Right, what's
Go down
this
is
then?
almost shaking with eager anticipation here. 5,000 gold piece bounty. That will be the most money he's ever seen in his life. About to be in his possession.
Go on then. I'm on it.
Don't touch me. I'm super
By the Morning Lord. I see that you have the holy symbol of Basileus. It must have been a difficult battle to take down such a powerful man. Yours is a service that will not soon be forgotten. It is a pleasure to give you the full reward for which you have worked. Woohoo! 5,000 gold pieces and 1,000 experience. And a level up for Kagan.
You pugs are starting to piss me off.
And did we get an increase to our reputation as well? Anyway, he's only gained 6 hit points, which isn't marvellous. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Did we get a reputation increase? I don't think we did. No, I don't think so. Okay, so let's have a look at the old coffers. 7,000 beauties. And of course, depending on what these are, we might even be selling a couple of them to get some more coin.
You rang.
Yes, oh.
Go on. Right, what's this then?
Exciting times. Oh yes,
Right, what's this
indeedy. This calls for celebration. We're going to be spending the next 24 hours enjoying the spoils of victory. And we won't be enjoying the spoils in the dull and dreary Fellposts Inn. Yes, it's a comfortable place that does very nice food. But if you want to celebrate in style,
You rang.
one must head to the Jovial Juggler.
I think much clearer with
So we're going to rest up, enjoy a day off. I think we've earned it. Get those items identified, and then in a couple of days we shall be back on the road looking for half ogres.
Go on then. Sorted.
This place is going to be rocking tonight.
I'm on it.
You want some whiskey?
Hello friends, welcome, welcome. Indeed, indeed. Okay. First of all though,
I got some cheap beer for you.
consider this. Oh, shooty, shooty,
what is it
shooty,
this time?
shooty.
Spit.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Okay, this is a fun bit. Identifying the items. Elander's gloves of misplacement. Gauntlets of fumbling. It is a cursed item. Oh man. Well, we won't be using them. We'll have to sell them, won't we? Okay. Don't know who's going to buy them like. And the next one. The Whistling Sword +2. Amidst the plains of the Eastern Shire there lived a small human blacksmith whose nearly dwarven height did not do his soul justice. Though a skilled weaponsmith, his true gift was his ability to whistle a heartfelt song that could cause a grown man to cry like a newborn. Only a reclusive mage shared and enjoyed time with the diminutive man, however, as others could only see his small size as a source of amusement. Deaf to the smith's song because of their own prejudices, their ridicule slowly grew into cruel torment, which eventually persuaded the light-hearted man to leave his home forever. Before he left, he forged this weapon as a gift for his one friend, who also enchanted it during the making. Thus the blade sweetly whistles to its wielder when unsheathed. It was not long after that the mage also deserted the small town in disgust, taking the sword with him on his journeys. It's a +2 weapon, which means +2 to hit, +2 to damage. And that's it. No other bonuses. But it is a very nice sword that Imowen will certainly make use of. Very nice indeed. Right, Nero, what's next? The Warhammer. Ashidina +2. Lady Ashidina was a remarkable strategist who honed her skills against the Orc armies in the year of the Black Horde. She met Durgat Wiltoon, the warrior that wielded this weapon, and when he foiled an ambush led by the great Orc Varstok, and soon after made him her field captain. After serving at each other's side for the entirety of the war, they fell in love and eventually married. Historians report that Durgat named his warhammer after his bride to remind himself of the love he fought to protect. What Lady Ashidina thought of this is unknown. It's a +2 warhammer that does +3 damage and +1 extra electrical damage. Now that is pretty good, but nobody can wield it. And finally, Zerlong's boots. Worn Whispers. In ages past, a king named Rygerd was renowned for the spies he kept. So skillful were they that no nook or cranny escaped their eyes, and the maps were held for entire castles and towns. Eventually betrayed from within, the tools of their trade were taken and dispersed, ensuring that none could amass such a band again. +15 to hiding shadows, +20% to move silently. Well, we know who's going to put them on, don't we? Good old Imowen. Boosting her hiding shadows to 50, her moving silently to 55, and her find traps to 60. Not bad at all. Right, there we go. Rest and recuperation not quite finished. We'll take a couple more hours or so off. Enjoy the fruits of our labour, and then we shall head to the blacksmith to purchase some new items. Maybe some potions. Maybe even Godin might treat himself to a new battle axe +1. Who knows? But anyway, that'll be all next time, so join me then.